Hello children, welcome back to online classes. Myself Mrs. Jyoti Kade from Upper Public School, CBSE, Kalburgi. I am a teacher for science subject for grade 4. So today I will continue the lesson number 7, soil. So before beginning the today's session, let us recall the points that we have learned in the last session. Yes, children, what did you learn in the last session? Yes, can you recall? Yes, we learned about the soil. Soil is the most important resource, and we also learned about the weathering of rocks. In the yesterday's last session, we learned about the weathering of rocks and composition of soil. So, weathering of rocks is nothing but the process of breaking down of rocks into smaller parts so that the soil is formed due to the weathering of rocks. And also we learned about the composition of soil. So can you remember what are the contents of the soil? What is the composition of soil? Yes, the soil contains like air, water, minerals, pieces of rocks, and living living things, and they also contains the humus. So these all we already learned in our last session. So in today's session, we are going to learn about layers of soil and types of soil. So what it is? It is a layers of soil and types of soil. Layers of soil. So the soil has it has the 3 layers. How many layers? The soil has 3 layers. The first layer is called as topsoil. What it is? Topsoil. And the second layer is called as subsoil. And the third layer of the soil it is called as bedrock. What it is? It is the bedrock. And these are the layers of soil. The first layer it is called as a topsoil, and second one is the subsoil, and third one is the bedrock. So let us learn in detail what are these layers of soil. How are they? So I will show one picture here. So see the picture here, children. So this picture shows the different layers of soil. See, can you see here? Different layers. So the top layer it is called as the topsoil, and next to topsoil below it is the subsoil, and last layer of soil that is called as the bedrock. Got it, children? So how many layers the soil has? It has 3 layers: topsoil, subsoil, and bedrock. So we will learn about the topsoil first. See, the topsoil it is the outermost layer of the soil. What it is? It is the outermost layer of the soil. It is thick, in few inches thick it is, and see the color. It is dark in color. So why is it dark, children? Can you guess? Because the topsoil it contains the humus. You know already what is a humus. Humus is nothing but the remains of parts of plants and animals. When the parts of plants and animals when they decay in the soil, so they turn. It is called as a humus. So the topsoil it contains the humus, and it is dark in color, and it is the soil where the roots of the plants grow. So as it contains the humus, it is called as a fertile soil because it contains the nutrients, and it is suitable where the plants can grow. So this is all about the topsoil. So next to the topsoil, below the topsoil is the subsoil. From here to here, this is called as a subsoil. Subsoil is the layer below the topsoil. How is it? It is made up of sand and stones. How is it? It is made up of sand and stones. And it may contain the mineral nutrients, but it contains no humus. Remember children, the subsoil contains no humus. And some of the trees, some of the roots of trees, they can reach the subsoil. But it children, the subsoil, it has no humus, and some of the trees, roots of trees can reach to the subsoil. And this is about the subsoil. And third layer, the innermost layer, that is called as a bedrock. What is it? It is a bedrock. So bedrock, again, the upper rocks. The rocks on the upper side, they are porous. Porous means they have tiny pores, and the rocks below, the rocks which are below, they are harder than this. They are non-porous. So the porous rocks, the water pass through the porous rocks. So this is about the layers of rock. So how many layers of layers of soil? So how many layers of soil are there? Topsoil, subsoil, and bedrock. So among all these, can you guess now which is suitable for the plants? Where do the plants grow? The plants grow in the topsoil because it has the humus. Got it, children? So this is all about the layers of soil. So now topsoil, it is the where you can find the topsoil. Yes, children, where you can find the topsoil? It is the outermost layer. What it is? Topsoil is the outermost layer of soil. And one of the main feature of topsoil that it contains, what it contains? It contains humus. What it is? So it contains humus, and as it contains humus, this topsoil, it is very fertile and it is suitable for the plants to grow. So like next to the below the topsoil is the subsoil. What is it? Below the topsoil, it is the subsoil. How is it? It is made up of sand and few stones. Sand and few stones. So this subsoil, it may contain the mineral nutrients, but the humus, it contains, remember children, it contains no humus. No humus. And the roots of some trees, they reach to the subsoil. And the third, the innermost layer, that is called as a bedrock. And bedrock has two types of rocks. The rocks on the upper side, they are soft and they are porous. And it has two like porous. Porous means they have the tiny holes. And the rocks below, they are non-porous. So the water can pass through the porous rocks. So this is all about the layers of soil. Yes, got it, children? Shall we move on to the next one? The next is types of soil. What it is? Types of soil. You know already, children, the soil is made up of the particles of soil, clay. So depending upon the size of the particles, what it is, according to the size of the particles, the soil is classified into three types. So according to the size of the particles, first type is the sandy soil. What it is? The first type is called sandy soil. The name itself. So sandy soil, it is made up of 60% of the sand. It is made up of 60% of sand and remaining will be clay particles. Understood? Sandy soil, it contains about 60% of sand and remaining clay particles. So this sandy soil, it is porous. How it is? It is porous. So porous means it has the pores in it, and being porous, it cannot hold the water. That means the water holding capacity of sandy soil is very poor. What it is? Water holding capacity. It cannot hold the water. The water holding capacity of the sandy soil is poor. It has poor water holding capacity. And it also has maximum amount of air in it. What it is? The sandy soil, it has maximum amount of air. So, have you seen the sandy soil, children? Yes. See here, it is a type of sandy soil. See, according to the size of the particles, the soil is the soil. There are three types of soil. This is the sandy soil. It is porous and it has maximum amount of air. And second type, and being porous, it don't have any water holding capacity. It is not suitable for the plants to grow. And some of the plants like watermelon and coconut trees can be grown in sandy soil, as on the banks of the rivers or some water areas. The sandy soil will be present. So in these areas, the plants like watermelon and coconut trees are grown in sandy soil. And next, coming to the next is, second type is loamy soil. What it is? It is loamy soil. So loamy, it is also a mixture of sand and clay. What it is? It is also a mixture of sand and clay. It contains mixture of sand and clay. So what about the water holding capacity? So here, the water holding capacity of the loamy soil, it is medium. How it is? The water holding capacity is medium, and it is water holding capacity is medium. And the air, it contains sufficient amount of air so that the roots can breathe properly. And it also has one more thing, the loamy soil, it has the humus. What it is? It contains humus. So as it contains the loamy soil, as it contains humus, it is very rich in nutrients and it is suitable for the plants to grow. Okay, children, the loamy soil, it is suitable for the plants to grow because it has the capacity, water holding capacity is medium, and also the air. It has the sufficient air which helps the roots of plants to breathe, and this is best suitable for the best suitable for the plants to grow. And third one is the what it is. Third type of soil is clayey soil. It is clayey. The name itself, clayey. So clayey soil, it has the particles of clay. So what it is? It is made up of the particles of clay. So clay, it has, what about the water holding capacity of clay soil? So clay soil, it has the water holding capacity. It is very high here, and it has very little air in it. You know already, children, the soil has air in it. So yesterday I shown you by the activity that the soil has the air in it. So the what about the capacity of the clay soil? It has a little air, and it has water holding capacity is very high here, and the what it is water holding capacity, water holding capacity is high, and it has what it has, and it has little air, little amount of air. So as it has little amount of air, the roots they cannot get the air, and they also do not get the space to grow. And the plants which grow in the clay soil, like the only the like gram like rice. The rice is grown in the type of clay soil, and this clay soil, when it is wet, it will be very sticky when it is wet. And the type of clay soil, it is used for making, for example, it is used for making bricks and other pots, because it is very sticky. So this is all about the types of soil. So how many types of soil are there? There are 3 types of soil: sandy soil, loamy soil, and clay soil. Have you seen the types of soil, children? Yes. So this is I have already shown you. It is a type of sandy soil. It is porous, and it water holding. It do not hold any water. Then this one is the type of loamy soil, and loamy soil is the mixture of sand and clay. And what is the specialty of loamy soil is it has the humus. So it contains the humus, it is very rich in and it is a fertile soil. It helps in the growth of plants. And next one is the clay soil. So clay soil, it has the particles of clay, and when it is wet, it will be sticky. And what about the water holding capacity of the clay soil is very high, and it has little air. So because of this, the roots of plants, they do not get air, and also space to grow. And clay soil is suitable for to grow the plants like rice. So this is all about the types of soil. And next one more is there, children. That is called as gravel. Next one more, that is called as gravel. What is gravel? Do you know, children? Gravel is a mixture of small stones and pebbles. What it is? Pebbles means small stones. There are also some shining stones. Gravel is a mixture of small stones and pebbles. So here these gravel, it do not hold any water. So what it is? It do not hold any water. So that's why no any plants can be grown in this. The water, it do not hold water at all. So that's why here no plants will be grown here. So this is about the types of soil. So here one small activity is there. What is that activity? You have to collect the different types of soil. You have to collect the soil from the garden and soil from the sandy soil, loamy soil and clay soil. What you have to do? You have to mix the three types of soil, and you have to pour a little water in it, and you have to allow it to settle down. After settling down, we can see the layers, different layers of soil. Is it visible, children? So the pebbles and stones, small stones and pebbles, they are settling in the at the down, and above that the sand particles will be settled, and above that here the clay particles like loamy and clay, they are settled above, and on the upper layer, you can see the humus. What it is? On the upper top we can see the humus. So humus is it is very rich in nutrients. It helps for the growth of plants, and this is the small activity to show the different layers of soil. Is it visible, children? Yes. Can you differentiate the different layers? See, stones, then above that is the layer of sand, above that is the layer of soil, loamy soil and clay soil, and on the top we have the humus. So this is all about the today's session, that is layers of soil and types of soil. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you, children.